The Russian soldier calmly destroyed the Ukrainian drone in this manner. Russian air forces destroyed Ukrainian forces' positions in Kharkiv using FABs from UMPK. The 6th Army prevented the Ukrainian armed forces from preparing a counterattack near Kupiansk. UAV operators detected the regrouping of troops and destroyed their transport vehicles. A group of Ukrainian armed forces soldiers on ATVs was preparing to break the encirclement around Kupiansk. Images from the enemy front at the Pokrovsk front. The enemy is surrounded. There are no injuries in the images. Russian artillery fire is landing very close to Ukrainian positions. At the same time, drones capable of dropping ammunition are throwing grenades at the positions.
Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe, and like.
UAV operators tracked and shot down a Toyota carrying one of the commanders of the Ukrainian Armed Forces units in that area. You can see the military pants of the passenger sitting on the right side. The Ukrainian Armed Forces UAV control point in Stavki was destroyed with Molnia missiles. UAV operators from the 45th Airborne Brigade, part of the 144th Motorized Rifle Division, used Molnia UAVs and FPV UAVs to destroy a complex UAV control point belonging to the Ukrainian Armed Forces 60th Airborne Brigade on the outskirts of Stavki. Despite its age, the 9K111 PTRK Faggot anti-tank missile system remains one of the most popular weapons in its class. Its use in special military operations has proven its reliability and inspired new ideas and solutions by increasing its combat potential. Faggots can strike a wide variety of targets, including tanks, armored vehicles, naval boats, backs, strong points, fortified positions in buildings, and enemy manpower. The faggot is indispensable in repelling enemy attacks and significantly increases firepower in assault and offensive operations. Although the semi-automatic command guidance system is often criticized, it maintains the Faggot anti-tank missile system's unmatched accuracy rate, over 92%. Faggot missile systems are currently in active use in the Joint Forces Operation area. Mounted on ground-based robotic platforms, these systems are equipped with an additional remote control system that allows the operator to be positioned away from the launcher. The Russian Air Force struck positions of the 77th Airborne Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. 2 FAB-500s targeting ground control stations and 1 FAB-500 targeting UAV control stations destroyed targets in the village of Lesnaya Stenka. This short clip from the conflict zone near Kupiansk offers much more than an objective assessment of the situation. The footage shows a Russian drone on a combat mission in the Kovsharovka area. The operator was in free hunt mode while searching for a military target, but the first people he encountered were children, 2 teenagers on scooters. A second later, the FPV drone stops moving so as not to frighten the children, who are already under considerable stress. After waiting for the scooter to move, the operator steers the FPV drone in the opposite direction. The Russian army does not fight civilians, especially children. Interestingly, soldiers from the 1st Tank Army, of which the operator featured in this video is a member, managed to capture the children's reaction to what was happening. It turns out, that while one was driving the vehicle, the other was filming these dramatic moments. A video was shared on a social media platform with a short comment, "Thanks for the second life." The footage also shows the UAV itself stopping to watch the children flee. A Russian FPV drone operator spotted a pickup truck belonging to Ukrainian forces while conducting reconnaissance in free mode. Ukrainian soldiers managed to escape by the skin of their teeth. Russian UAV operators detected a 2S1 Gvozdika self-propelled gun, tracked it to its shelter, waited for it to be loaded, and destroyed it with several shots. Don't forget to join our Telegram group. Moreover, there was an epic ammunition explosion that left no part of the self-propelled gun behind. Attacks on Ukrainian armed forces positions. In Volchansk, Russians using LMUR KH-39 destroyed a Ukrainian position with a single strike. They were hiding in the basement of a ruined building. Another armored vehicle belonging to Ukrainian forces was destroyed in the Kupiansk direction. The enemy wanted to get out of the trench and bypass our entire assault group from behind, said the commander of a sniper company with the call sign Amur. A pair of snipers from Dnipro troops covered the attackers. Footage of the attack by Russian soldiers from a first-person camera.
Выскочил, сел, ёбнул.
Operators of Molnya aircraft-type drones struck the bunkers of the Ukrainian armed forces. At the same time, regular FPV drones participated in the attacks. In the footage released yesterday, Russian infantry forces clashed with a large number of Ukrainian bunkers at close range. During the clashes, improvised explosive devices were thrown into the bunkers. Anti-tank mines were used to destroy the bunkers. This is a proven method of destroying underground bunkers. Drones are not always an effective method of attack against these underground bunkers. Although artillery is a powerful method, sometimes it is not enough to destroy the bunker. Therefore, firing anti-tank mines into the bunker is an effective method. Russian soldiers were moving on four-wheeled ATVs when suddenly a Ukrainian attack FPV drone appeared. The soldiers opened fire with their rifles. In Ulyanivka, a Canadian Rochelle Senator armored personnel carrier was abandoned by its crew as a result of Russian attacks. Then fiber optic operators launched a precision attack on the Canadian armored vehicle. The vehicle was destroyed by burning alone. Russian armed forces attack drone operators were on reconnaissance in a village when they spotted a Ukrainian pickup truck. The drone operator immediately gave chase, hitting the vehicle with a direct hit without hitting any power poles or cables. The vehicle is now unusable. Russian reconnaissance drones have revealed the bunker of the Ukrainian armed forces. There seems to be only one soldier in the video. I think maybe there are more soldiers inside the bunker. Maybe only one brave soldier came out and fought against the drone. The Ukrainian soldier made a great effort to stop the Russian drones. He fired at the drones without a break. The drone operator also maneuvered to avoid the Ukrainian soldier's fire. However, this seems to have prevented him from hitting the target. After all, the position was repeatedly attacked by Russian drones. The Ukrainian soldier was exhausted and demoralized by these attacks. Anti-aircraft artillery constantly monitors the sky. When Ukrainian UAVs or FPV drones are detected, Russian soldiers immediately open fire with automatic rifles and specialized smoothbore rifles. Russian reconnaissance operators uncovered the Ukrainian armed forces' UAV control point in the building. The US-made M109 Paladin 155mm self-propelled howitzer was destroyed with a single hit by the Russian fiber-optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod. The crew rushed to extinguish the fire. Kupiansk direction. Russian reconnaissance drone operators have uncovered a camouflaged artillery gun of the Ukrainian armed forces. Several FPV drone strikes resulted in a fire, and the weapon was destroyed. The Russian Air Force used the FAB 1500 to accurately hit the positions of the Ukrainian armed forces. An air defense drone, Yelka, attacks a reconnaissance UAV of the armed forces of Ukraine over an urban area in the southeastern region. It is worth noting that despite the difficult weather conditions and contrasting skies, the interceptor's AI algorithms successfully managed to capture the high-altitude target, escort it, and bring it into engagement. Initially designed to combat heavy agricultural drones, also known as Baba Yaga, the interceptor has also performed well against reconnaissance UAVs, aircraft-type attack UAVs, and even barrage munitions and FPV UAVs.
Но! Давай! Не догонит. Догонит, нет, за ним идет прям. Видно, нет, Сань? Да. На, поражение есть! Сань, снимай, как падает. Снимай, как падает. Падает.
Sumi direction. First the T-72 tank, and then the T-64 BV tank of the Ukrainian armed forces were destroyed. In the Kherson direction, Russian fighters are detecting and destroying positions of the Ukrainian armed forces in the settlement. Russian drone operators precisely identify the positions, because there are houses with civilians in the neighborhood. They are sensitive in distinguishing which house has civilians and which house has soldiers. Before the FPV drone attack begins, reconnaissance drones confirm whether the position is a civilian or military position. Russian fiber optic attack drones are targeting Ukrainian armed forces infantry on the front line. Don't forget to join our Telegram group. Zaporizhzhia direction. Russian reconnaissance drone operators detected the military base of the Ukrainian armed forces. A fiber optic attack drone was then sent, and the operation was successful. A bunker of Ukrainian soldiers was uncovered. An attack drone then flew into the bunker,